Hey there, Selective Collective. This is Kim here to give you guys some messages. Hope you're doing good, and thank you for being patient as I get out the zodiac signs. I've been doing the breakthrough spread for them, and they're taking a little bit of time, but I think it's worth it. So I want to dive into breakthrough energy though for you all. There's definitely lots of energy stuff going on. We can all tell, we can all sense it, we can all feel it. So let's keep up to date here on these spiritual changes. Psychic detective is coming out first. Well, that certainly, you may be having your own breakthrough here in regards to your spiritual gifts, your abilities, how to use them. It does say psychometry, so maybe picking up information, from an object. You may be able to pick up information just from grabbing an object or holding it, or holding a piece of jewelry, somebody's jewelry. Post-cognition, you pick up what's going on, picking up what's going on with people and energies at places. Telepathy and dowsing. So they're just talking about the different divination methods. Of course, you can use a pendulum like this one right here too. I like the pendulum. But yeah, so using all your tools to figure something out here and have a breakthrough. Because for some reason I'm being guided, like with all of the zodiac signs, is to do that. We need breakthrough energy because we have the tools. Sometimes it's just like we just need to have that one action point that determines what goes up, up and up and up. So a lot of us are needing breakthrough energy, but we kind of have an awareness of where we're at, though, is the thing. We have an awareness of that mirror energy, so we know what is being reflected back to us and whether or not it is actually in resonance with our will. So that's why people are searching for breakthroughs or looking for breakthroughs right now. It would be because, well, the energy is breaking on through too, right? So angel numbers, sequences of numbers that carry divine guidance. This might be more than ever important to you. I have turned on the likes button to show the likes because somebody had mentioned that they like using that for angel numbers, and I totally get that. That's why I turned them on. I understand that because some numbers are really specific to, like, that's my mom's birthday, or it was the day maybe she passed, like a certain number is very specific to you. So maybe you've been getting signs about that. Numbers can also be sequences, numbers, codes that turn on and activate us also. Yes. Number 5. Oh gosh, I've seen the number 5 a lot today. I have seen this one a lot. Life path number 5, the free spirit ruling planet Mercury, which is about communications and inspiring others. Maybe this is about childlike energy or playfulness or fun. So that might be the focus right now too. And even your early childhood relations, like how you developed relationships, maybe the going over or analyzing some things, doing it using your spiritual gifts to figure out some maybe inner child work that we need to do. So maybe doing that here too. And of course you can rewrite the future, by changing things, or if you wish something it had been different, I don't know, by visualizing and changing something that had happened or occurred, when you were a child. Yeah, chakra healer, clearing and balancing. Chakra healer, clearing and balancing. That's nice. After some purging, more than likely after some purging. And life path number 8 is out here also. So there might be a focus on doing what you love and then incorporating that into your work. the financier, ruling planet Saturn. So you have Saturn and Mercury out here. Yeah, you have, if you combine the two of these, the message collectively can be about us having breakthroughs in life where we're getting to do what we truly love to do and call it work. But it's not even really work at that point. It's something that you enjoy doing, right? So this is maybe about combining that. We have a lot of life paths out here. Another life path number 2 is coming out. Another focus here about your partnerships. The partner, ruling planet, the moon. So I wonder if there's going to be changes in those regards. Let's see. Let me get something else. Twitter platform, spiritual involvements or participation. Yeah, having your voice heard. It doesn't have to be specifically that platform, but having your voice heard or speaking your truth, expressing what you have to say. The soul number. Oh, that is how your heart is actually expressing itself. Your soul number is I think I've heard it called the soul urge number before, but it's the number in numerology. It's what your heart desires. So it's like linking that to this like free spirit energy here. Ascension in the indigo children keep on popping up. Number 11. Ascension number 11. Access light-based technology. Paranirvana plane. Access light-based technology. And another life path. And this one is my life path. Number 9. Life path number 9. The peacemaker ruling planet Mars. So that's what I've got going on with the Oracle of Genetic Gifts here. This life path number 9. All of these life paths, you might be one of them, but you may find that the focus here is like on the greater good. Something when your work benefits others. Seems like you're going to get a lot of assistance and support. With that number 9 being here, you may find that you're really good at a lot of things too. Like you have a variety of different skills you could pick from. See. We have meditation teacher, teach, heal, and wellness. We have tarot card reader, healer, teacher, guidance, spiritual knowledge. And the paternal side, spiritual gifts, wisdom, inheritance from the father's line, and telepathy. Thought reading, extrasensory perception, ESP. So mind to mind, thought, transfer of information, right? Giving and receiving information. Okay, so what we're breaking through, it feels like they're wanting you to get familiar with your life path number, doesn't it? I don't usually get that many life paths coming out, but I do have a deck that might focus a little bit on that. Where's my spiritual. Well, spiritual type cards out here. What else? What kind of breakthrough energy can you give us, please, for the Selective Collective? Breakthrough energy. And if you all need a private reading, by the way, the information's in the description box below. Thank you all so much for supporting with the private readings. Appreciate you all. We have yay! Yay! This one's my favorite one. And not only do I love. It looks like she's in a firmament, doesn't it? The firmament. It looks like she's like in it. like it's water surrounding her and the birds are swimming or something. I don't know. It's beautiful. Spiritual evolution. Set your heart free. 35. And align your universe. The breakthrough is with your alignment right now. So you are what are you aligning with, right? I mean, you just have to ask yourself, what am I in alignment with? Are my priorities, are the things that I worship daily, I'll say that in quotes, like worship daily, does that reflect my will, right? Or what I wish to do, what I wish to experience? Does whatever it is that you're doing, does it set you free? Spirit messages are wanting to come through. Spirit messages. And the hummingbird, a very high vibe animal spirit to have. Living off the sweetness of earth, of life. Geometric patterning might be something that you are interested in, or even the hexagram might be something you're interested. It's interesting. A hexagram, or the it's excited, you know what I mean? Like they're just giving me a visualization of like a honeycomb type shape. Okay. Birth of creation, potential growth with birth of creation. And I have, dark night of the soul, yes. Yes, my initiation. The dark night of the soul. If you've gone through a dark night of the soul, you know it is definitely initiation type of energy. It's also mixed in with judgment energy, strongly. Guardian energy. Guardian. We have the wolf. Guard your energy. Yes, definitely guard your energy, especially with the veil being thinner. Okay, the veil is thinner. You're getting messages. So you're picking up on energies before, during, after, post-cognition here. You're picking up on energies. They're wanting you to guard your energy because there's a lot of things that can access you as well as what you can access too. Okay, so dark night of the soul. It says life. I love what it says. Life brings new meaning. And that's exactly what happens, doesn't it? Yeah. Your path of initiation. Interesting. So you have spirit messages coming, and then you also have that, and you may be getting signs like through birds, through feathers, or I don't know, odd stuff that be tailored just to you and maybe another person that's passed along. Because like I said, the veil, you should be picking up on a lot of stuff right now. Cosmic ancestors, voice your concerns. They want you to speak with them. They want you to open up about, your spiritual journey here thus far. What maybe you need help or assistance with. Clear and activate. Create a sacred space so that you can clear and activate. And I definitely see somebody like open up, arms open, maybe even going outside, allowing a little bit of that sunlight to get on you. That's really pretty. Create sacred space and clear your energy and clear your space. Oh, interesting. Hidden realms are now open to you. That's why I say you may notice changes, like you're able to go different places even in your dreams. If it's not so much of a OBE, it's more of a, like, I go places in my dreams. You may find that you're going to different places. That always reminds me of Metatron, or not Metatron, like the chariot energy. The Merkaba too, like interdimensional travel through the Merkaba. And then I have soul fragments. Balance will be restored. And I definitely think soul restoration is, that's going to be big, right? because right now shadow work is very big for everybody. And so, you know, when you're doing stuff like that, you're going to be calling back parts of your soul that were lost for whatever reason. So this might be something shamanic too. I mean, you may be guided. You may have somebody helping you with that, with soul fragments. You might be doing it yourself with, like I said, that inner child work, or trying to take a look at the bridge between your young childhood relationships and then today, and what's going on with you today. I have your spirit circle. Your soul is connected to a circle of spirits. Together you share a mission that unites your hearts across time and space. Your soul circle, your energetic connection, your shared purpose. And I feel with selective collective, that's how I feel, is that it is a selective collective, that we are part of a group here, and we do have a shared common interest. The interest is usually like to unite people through love consciousness, through compassion, through turning that into action, you know. Yeah, so I feel like we are connected through this platform, and in different ways. But they're just wanting you to know about that support. It's beautiful. Align with your support. Align with your soul group. Maybe do a meditation where the visualization or the intent of the meditation is simply, I want to connect to the soul family. I want to connect to my soul group. So we all telepathically get connected here. And you may feel your heart, your heart. You may feel your heart chakra. I was going to say your crown area tingle as I talk about like soul group and telepathy and picking up on messages. You may actually get tingles. Call to be authentic, authentically you. That's another thing that I really push for on this channel is no matter what, you do you. Like, you do you because only you do it the way you do it, right? Am I singing a song now? The way you do the things you do. No, but it's true. And when you're authentic, that's, to me, that is like a form of high self-love for yourself, to be authentically you. Maybe shamelessly you sometimes, but you know, authentic here. Nonetheless, authentic. Answer the call of your soul. Be your authentic self and let truth empower you. True expression, fearless authenticity, and bold living. It looks a lot like this card, doesn't it? It looks like and yeah, I know, my burn, it's been doing better. I did get some aloe to put on it. But in that they're two different decks, but they look very similar, don't they? Align your universe and navigate distractions, it says. True expression, fearless authenticity, and bold living. I think we need to go more into that. Let me just get one more for this area right here, and then I'm going to get some cards on that. Call to authenticity. Your inner flame. Ignite your inner flame and let it fuel your journey, guiding you to fulfill your soul's vision. Beautiful. Passion, drive, soul awakening. And sometimes the dark night of the soul, no, it almost always does that, doesn't it? Where it wakes something up in you. You become awakened to another part of you, the one that got through the dark night of the soul. Like, you're familiar with that spiritual warrior at this point. So you do kind of get introduced to a new aspect, you could say, of yourself. New meaning to yourself also after what you've been through. The mirror of the cosmos. I don't think I've ever gotten this one. The universe mirrors you. Look into its reflection to uncover your true essence. Inner reflection, self-awareness, the soul's mirror. Yeah, the mirror, the big old mirror. The mirror has been making I don't know if you call it a comeback. It's just sometimes certain cards will pop up more so during certain seasons or energy shifts, and the mirror is the one that's been coming up for a lot of people about being self-aware, but also we're self-aware through our projections also. Okay, so it truly is like as within, so without, right? So this is becoming aware of the mirror reflection. It's becoming aware of what we have created, and maybe questioning, self-inquiry as to why. That's possible. Okay, so let's take a look at this then. Align your universe, navigate distractions. Those are beautiful cards. I love the colors. Tell me about aligning our universe, Spirit. Aligning our universe. Oh my. Yep. Wow. Loud. Sorry, that was a loud car or truck. Okay. The reason I'm laughing is because listen to how this sounds. Spirit says that the conditions are perfect right now for all systems to collapse that are living in too much entropy, meaning they're not helping a damn thing. They're chaotic. They're not connected. They don't make sense. Those things that are causing entropy to the human beings living on this earth, or witnessing the perfect condition of that energy's collapse. And it's because the system simply isn't working, and we're not being able to connect the dots or fake that the dots are connected. We're not buying what we clearly see isn't working for people, right? So right now they're saying that it's perfect time for this breakdown of the old, and it has to get replaced with something new. So that's why I was saying that this is chaos. That's chaos. No wonder. Like, these cards also remind me of the nervous system here, and I felt we're getting an upgrade. I definitely felt it. Oh my gosh, my body physically got sick during the last geomagnetic storms that we're having. Not sure if they're exactly related, but I mean, it was the 4th and the 5th. I won't forget it because I was so sick. I was so sick on those days. So I know that there was a reset or upgrade going on. It felt like it was neurological for us, like with the wiring, having to do with the wiring. Because this energy that's collapsing, right, that's not working anymore, it really needed, and it maybe there's even theories of it feeding off of our energy, right, as long as we stay in an excited state or fearful state. When we were out of balance, something else felt like it had more power, more control, and that, as you just hearing that, makes no, that doesn't sound right. I'm only in balance if you're not. Like, it's that type of system. I only work if you need me. If you don't need me, I will hurt you. Then you need me, and then, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, then I step in. It's like none of it made sense, and that's very blatantly obvious to people. So a lot of things are, not making sense. There's a lot of disarray, right? There's going to be a lot of volcanoes. There's going to be eruptions. There's going to be earthquakes. There's going to be big stuff happen this year. I know it is. But it's going to get very intense. So just know the conditions are right for this, and that as long as you stay aligned and you stay authentic and true to yourself, that's all you really have to do right now, is just be you. Be you. That's what they need you to do. Jupiter and the moon. Jupiter and the moon. What do you think of when you see Jupiter and the moon together? What's the first thing you think of? Maybe something very expansive when it comes to your set of spiritual gifts and abilities. Something expanding or getting bigger. Also, mysterious changes. This is all to, this is for your growth, though. Like, this is for your spiritual evolution here. This can be luck, fortune. I think that's tied into your gifts, your abilities. Tell me about the changes coming in. Maybe the collapse of old systems. Oh, changes come in, and it's you. Oh, wow, yeah. So, yeah, I think it definitely does. That's those solar flares. I definitely think they have been affecting us. So they're saying there's going to be more. There's going to be more stuff going on with the sun, with activity. There's going to be a lot more energy directed your way so that you can direct it to this certain point. Once you're part of this stellar stream, so we're all part of this group, right? And we have a soul mission. We have the tie that is unconditional love. And it's like when we're part of this stellar stream, we're part of a group of stars that are like flowing like a river in outer space, and no wind or any element can stop it, can stop these stars from their mission, their divine purpose, from succeeding even. Okay, so see, this is your success. Like, nothing's gonna stop you. What is that song? Nothing's gonna stop us now, you know? And we will, na 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 na. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from that. A strong soul group. You are part of a strong soul group. Nothing's gonna stop us now. Here for some changes. The moon. And a light curve. The moon I was looking at because it reminds me of the moon. This is changes. Just get ready for these changes, because once you get swept up into this flow of spirit, the river of this change and transformation, it's not going to slow down. If anything, things might just pick up for you. It's changes at a cellular level here. These solar flares and the energy shifts, the light codes coming in. This is about what can get in and out of your cells. Remember, your cells in your body, what do they look like? Portals. They're portals. They're portals. And so you have, they're saying to expect short but intermittent, like bursts, like so pulsar, bursts of energy, burst of light, burst of information, burst of activations. Expect a lot, like da-da-da-da-da. Like rapid fire is what they're giving me. Rapid fire. A big reveal is coming too. A big reveal. The eclipse is here. The eclipse can be a union of opposites. It can be when we have had darkness, and then we get to see the solar corona, we get to see the light revelation thanks to the eclipse, right? So right now you may not see, it may be purposely covered from you about what's happening, but you're definitely getting like cellular upgrading, get ready. Yeah, okay, so woo, destroyer. The thread, the destroyer is like the collapse energy there with, like I said, the energies that are not mixing well with the highest good. If they're not on the alignment, like what's good for me should be good for you too. Like if it's not in that type of alignment here, if it's a system that's contributing to major entropy, the degrading or dysfunction, the chaos of the world, then it will not be able to be allowed here. Actually, it just won't be allowed. So the thread is you finding your purpose here. Maybe in that dark place, it kind of does give me a feel of a dark night of the soul. They're wanting you to find your purpose. It's always tied to you. The thread, the red thread. Follow it, and it leads you to the rainbow, which is your dharma, your destiny, leading you out of the darkness and into, the happiness, the future happiness. So you have the pilgrim, which it's a person that is about to go on a spiritual adventure. This pilgrim is. You are having a human, you're a spirit having a human experience, but you're about to go somewhere new again. Like you're about to pioneer something else again. And you're pioneering new consciousness of energy here and awareness. Ooh, fish. And the heart. Heart chakra, nice and open. The fish. The fish, I think of prosperity, plentiful. I think of Pisces energy. Okay, so if you find that you've gotten lost in life's current at times, this is about shifting so that you don't get too distracted. So if you find yourself shifting a lot, not being able to concentrate on your flow state, it's about how we navigate those distractions. What is the heart here to do? What is your heart here to do? Two cards that say navigate distractions so that you can stay in flow. Because you have a lot of stuff to deal with. You have the Panther. I mean, the Panther can deal with the darkness. Not afraid of the darkness. This is no fear, but you may find that you're here to transmute a lot of this stuff. You are here for some wealth and abundance, especially with Jupiter showing up also in your reading. But I have the buffalo. This is a presence like no other. Like you can tell that the buffalo is entering the scene long before. So you can feel it. So I feel like you can just feel this energy changing, shifting. Cobra, it's life's teacher, right? Life's teacher telling us to take a pause or a rest for healing if we need it. Second skin, healing. Let's see. Anything else for the selective, collective? So you have to just be brave with the Panther energy. Fierce and brave. So you'll be given the ability to, bust through anything that feels awkward or suffocating. Any of that energy. Could be shape-shifting. It does say shape-shift on it too. Could be shape-shifting. Here's the changes. The forked road. It says direction change. Options, free will, choice. Yeah, you don't have to stay in a certain position that you're at in life. Like I said, the mirror energy. Like what is it that you're seeing or having reflected back to you in life? If it doesn't feel like it resonates with you anymore, things can change. You can change it. Whoa. Even if you're uncertain right now, lots of people are uncertain at this time, for sure. With uncertainty, it's when we don't know, right? And sometimes this card is making us think, or not making, helping us to take a chance or a risk, even during uncertain times. The reason uncertain times is coming out is because collapse and entropy and the destroyer makes for uncertain times. There's certain things you can't be certain about at this time. That's for sure. But you're here to pioneer. Like I say, you're here to pioneer this new energy. Boldness, destination, or bust. Trailblaze. Pioneering energy. Person of water, emotionally connected, psychic, empathetic, intuitive, heart-centered, feels deeply. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but that doesn't have to be your sign. You have a lot of these spiritual gifts and abilities. They're part of your toolbox. They're in your kit. So they're saying, we've given you the tools. You have new tools, by the way, for the new energy. You have new tools. You maybe need to reach out and ask how to use them more from your spirit guides or from your angels to help assist with that or guide you in the right direction. Trust your intuition for knowing the answers, right? But they say that these tools are for you to build here, pioneer things, to get stuff done. Yeah, so you are well prepared because you're the next builder here. All right, and you're building the opposite of entropy. All right, that's what I have for you all. I'm sending you love. Thanks for joining me. Bye.